Hey guys, it's Rhett from the 100-Acre Wood Highlands. It is January the 8th, and our embryo calves were supposed to be due on December 25th. That's just going off of the ear tags that the vet put in there. It just said December 25th, and so that is what I have been going with this whole time. And I haven't given you guys any updates because I've been kind of bummed because we haven't had any calves born. It's been, today is exactly 2 weeks since the due date. And I just went and fed some cubes up at the gate, and the 3 that have the embryos in them were not with the rest of the cows. So Sansa, Sarah, Rosie, and actually Penny were not there. There's only embryos in those 3. Penny, I don't know where she is or why she isn't there. So I came down, got in the tractor, put in a bale of hay because it's time to feed one of those anyways, but I think we're going to take a drive around and look and see where are these cows at? Did they have their calves? And if so, why was the due date so wrong? So let's go see if we can find those cows. So I just drove through the biggest open part of the pasture, kind of looking, and I haven't seen them yet, but there's lots of little hidey holes and groups of trees and small little openings and stuff. So I'm gonna drop this hay bale, go ahead and roll it out. That way that part of this job is done. And then I'll probably drive the tractor back a different route. But if I don't see them, I may end up having to go back and get the Ranger because I can kind of zip around a lot faster and a lot easier in some smaller places and continue looking for them. But right now, I don't know where they are. Well, I lost my pocket knife I normally use, but I got myself a new Case old man pocket knife, and it is much sharper than that old pocket knife. I get all that string off, kind of tuck my plastic up in there, that way I don't have to put it in the cab and then I can grab it out later and throw that away. So we'll go ahead and let this down, unroll it, keep on searching out here, see if we find that cow. So when we started doing the AI and the embryo, a lot of people told us to expect about a 50% success rate. And so we put in 3 AI straws, and I was just hoping for, 1 or 2, and all 3 of those took, and had 3 of the embryos in. I was hoping maybe 1 or 2 of those, if I was lucky. I got 9 embryos total, so I was hoping out of the whole thing, it would take me a couple of years to use them all, that we'd get maybe 4 calves. But I was just kind of chalking up to 50% success rate. We used 3 straws, 3 embryos, and all 3 of the straws took and none of the embryos took. But I sure would love to be wrong about that. I did just hear a cow moo right up that hill. So once I get done rolling this bale of hay out, we'll take a walk up there and see who that is making noise. Well, I found all the missing cows up here in this other pasture. They were just separate for some reason. And no babies, unfortunately. Here's Sarah right here by the gate. Kind of get a closer look and see how she looks. I mean, she looks huge pregnant to me. I don't know. I mean, just how much bigger is she gonna get if she isn't having that calf right now? Because if she doesn't have the calf now, but she has the calf here in like 3 or 4 months, then it's momentous. But the way they're walking around, waddling, they look big. I was thinking that at least her and Rosie were bred. I wasn't so sure about Sansa, but definitely 2 of these looked bred to me. But what do I know? That was Sarah. She's kind of got the biggest horns of the group. She's pretty cool looking. But, she's looking big. It's hard to see her udders because of all the hair and stuff, but her udder, as some of you guys have corrected me, looks a lot larger. There's Sansa. And Momentous, where's... Oh, you're standing in the way of Rosie. Let's get over here and get a look at Rosie. Rosie's right here behind the bull. I don't know. These 2 right here are ones that we put the embryos in. But no babies. So I don't know, maybe I could be surprised later today or tomorrow, but I'm kind of past that. I'm pretty much feeling the last few days that it ain't happened by now. It ain't happening. Which, that sucks. I mean, we spent a bunch of money on these 3 embryos in particular. But we have 6 more. So, you know, they'll probably have calves here in a few months from Momentous. And then we'll probably give it a little time after that and then try the embryos all over again. So, you know, maybe that 50-50 actually did work out. It was just 50-50 across the board between AI and embryo, which kind of wish it had been a little bit more mixed between the two. Here, cows, come on. Come on. Come on, cows. Come on. Come on. For some reason, they don't want to come out of that gate. Come on, cows. Come on. There you go, Sarah. Come on. That's it. Get you some hay down here. Being noisy back there. Well, that's pretty unfortunate. I was hoping to get at least one of those embryo babies to kind of maximize the potential of registerable babies, because now if they get bred by Momentous, these cows back here, or the 3 that had embryos in them anyway, are unregistered. So they'll have a registered sire, but an unregistered dam. So the calves will be unregisterable. I think they would qualify for like the Highland cattle beef. Can't think of the name of the program, but being half from registered, I think they're part of that beef program that you could apply for. But the calves themselves won't be registerable animals. So all the rest of the calves that we're going to have born this year will be out of our unregistered cows. So we had 4 registerable animals born this past fall. Had 1 heifer, which was Bernadette's, beautiful little dark red colored heifer. And then we had 3 bull calves, 1 that was black and 2 little red ones. So, you know, I'm working on growing that registered side of the cows, but it's a long, slow process. It's one of the things I kind of wish I might have started a little bit more even on. I don't have any problem with having some of my cows unregistered, but I wish I had more of them that were registered. So, you know, we'll get there. It just takes a little time to raise them that way. Look at the way Momentous there, just kind of rolling that bale of hay. That's the end of the road right there, Bully Bull. So these cows here will be lucky and get some of this hay before the rest of the cows come and find it. I should have put this hay bale down a few feet over and it wouldn't have rolled straight into my brush pile here. Wish you would have had a calf, Sarah. Penny, you old gal, get up there and get you some hay. Simon, you find you a spot there between the hay pile and the brush pile? That's a good. Well, here come the rest of the cows in the background. They got lucky and they were the only ones who got any cubes this go round, because all these other cows were way over in the other field. I only brought 1 bag with me, so lucky for them. There goes the moose. I'm gonna get in here and get her some of this hay. So I really was wishing to try to be able to show you guys some newborn calves here in December or January from our embryo babies. We were really looking forward to that, but we'll be getting into our next batch of possible calf time here in just a couple of months. So that's the next big thing we'll look forward to, and just look on the bright side that you know, there's always more calves that are an option here in the future. If this is your first time finding our videos, please subscribe to our channel. You can find us on Facebook and Instagram by searching 100 Acre Wood Highlands. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next video. Hey girl, get on up here and get some hay.